Hi, Soulfully Connecting. This is Monica with your weekly reading, and I am delighted to be here with you. It's wee hours of this morning in particular, and I'm like, oh, need to get this done. Miss Sue yesterday got away from me totally, which is when I wanted to do this. Just kind of the glare and the whole daylight thingy just got away from me. Plus, I had group readings yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? I need to get this done. So here we are. So this weekly reading is going to be from November the 6th through November the 12th. Yes, I did that right this time. And we're going to be using the regular Angel Tarot deck. Oopsie, there we go. Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine are the creators. It is published by Hay House. We normally pull 3 cards for the week and let them tell their story. And so this is always put into prayer prior to coming and doing these recordings for you. Just sign up. Yeah, hi. What a weekend it's been already. My goodness gracious. Alrighty, I just got told to stop shuffling. And let's see what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, our amazing spirit guides, our angels, and our loved ones have to say for this upcoming week. Always like doing the weekly. It's kind of like a little bit of a heads up, you know? Kind of like, oh, something to think about. Things that make you go, Okay. Oh, wow. And yes, Miss Sue, I did that group reading for mediumship yesterday. Absolutely incredible. And so I'm like, love doing those. I absolutely love doing those. Phew. Okay, still waiting for the second and third go up. That one? Really? Okay. Heard yes. Kind of just sort of slid out. This is the weekend here in the U.S. that we do daylight savings. We switch it back to standard time, if you will. So I've already been up for several hours, and no matter what the clock says, I'm going to get up at my normal time. So in the winter, or the fall and the winter, I get up really early. Woo! And there's the third card. Alrighty, and I did get told to stop. There's not going to be any others. Sometimes they sneak in there. So let's go take a look at the week ahead. Okay. I like it. This is going to be interesting. Alrighty, so here we go. We have 2 major arcanas, and we have a passion card. Well, fire, passion. Here's the first major arcana. It's the moon. So this week, well, it's ironic that we're in a full moon right now. So I find that just a tad ironic. When you're in a full moon, there's a lot of emotional things that happen. Your intuition gets heightened, if you will. This is a time of release during the full moon. This is also a hunter's moon this month. So, this is when it's kind of like a harvest, but not quite, because we're in November, so it's more of a hunter's moon to get ready and prepare for winter. But this is talking about important psychic insights, and that there are things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of, nor should you be, but those things need to fall into place in order for what you're waiting for to happen. So this card is also telling me have patience and call on Archangel Haniel to heighten your awareness, to heighten your intuition, to heighten your psychic abilities, your third eye chakra, to get it open more, and to know that things are okay. This is really just, need to release the worries, release the fears that are holding you back. When you accept the fact that there are things going on, and that you really need to wait for divine timing, then it kind of takes the pressure off. It kind of gets it off your shoulders and just kind of go, we're okay. And of course, it's still talking about great changes, but I'm also feeling this is a spiritual growth as well. So that's part of where this one's coming from. And I'm going to like the next card. I know I do. Don't you love it? Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. This is a week of prosperous and good health. The Lover's card is unique because it can mean not only a relationship between 2 people, It can also mean loving and more abundance in your family. It can also mean loving something that you want to get done, a job, a career, a hobby, hobby, a sport, something that fills your heart with passion. I don't even know what the passion card is yet, but it's just kind of like it's filling you up. This is a time to celebrate love in all forms, whether it's spiritual love, whether it's physical love. This is a time to celebrate the oneness that we all carry and to know that you are unconditionally loved as you are. But this is very special because I'm almost feeling like your emotional love is stopping you from like making proper decisions. So your emotions are outweighing the right or the correct way to go, not the right way to go, but the correct way to go. So kind of just like calm that down. Ooh, also heard that too. Don't let the pitter patter of a flirtatious love interfere with true love. Whoa. Heads up on that one. That's just a little heads up here. And the last card for this week coming up. Don't you love that? The Four of Fire. I love the picture here, I look at them like vases, if you will, filled with flowers. They have the colors of the chakra in them in particular, if you'll notice that. And it says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, and successful completion of a project. Wow. Good health and loving what you do. That also ties in with this last card where it says the successful completion of a project. What fills your heart chakra with love? What is it that you love to do? Know that that is getting done, that those things are going to fall into place. There are things going on in the background. That this is a great week for all of this. It's going to bring you that contentment that you seek. It's going to bring you that peace that you've been longing for. It's also going to be the beginning of abundance, and not just financially, but an abundance of peace, an abundance of comfort, an abundance of good health this week coming up. It's also an abundance of support and knowing that your family is surrounding you in love and in support, and that you don't have to carry that alone. That there really is plenty of help around if you'll just stop and ask for it. So make this week a very prosperous one for yourself. Know that it's going to be a week of change, week of good changes, to follow your gut, follow your solar plexus, follow your intuition. When in doubt, put it into prayer. You hear me say it all the time. Ask God, His Son, Holy Spirit, the angels, your loved ones that surround you. Love never dies, boys and girls. Literally, love never dies. Ask your spirit guides. Ask your family. Ask your tribe for the help and for the guidance. And then find that which fits perfect for you. You don't have to listen to other people's opinions, but you can take their advice and find what works for you. And when you hear it in your ear and you've put it into prayer and you hear that guidance that keeps going, it keeps nagging, if you will, that's the one to listen to in a positive way. Soulfully Connecting and Miss Sue, thank you as always for allowing me to share this week ahead weekly reading. Maybe it's too early and maybe I need some more coffee. Have a beautiful week, a wonderful week, and as always, thanks for sharing. Namaste.